Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Is out there, great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
A quick 3rd and 10, and the crowd now really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
No, kick it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. First down here for this offense. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, The goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Rounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. To get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away.
Come on. Come on. Come on, we out. Come on, we out. Come on, we out. No kill.
Solid return that time.
Bring me a water, please. Hi, baby.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Here's the option play.
Oh, we out. That's Vince Howard, baby.
And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
You gotta wipe your face off, baby girl. You got boogies all in your nose.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football,
Hold on, let me get your wipes.
it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense.
Come here.
But when this
Give me.
quarterback's able
Give me.
to pull it down and pick up yards like that,
No, I gotta get it.
extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
I gotta get it.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here.
I know. I know. There you go. Oh, shit.
The Bulldogs line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design.
Holding?
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag.
Wow.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
That's crazy.
The offense knocking on the door with 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he'll make his way out of bounds.
Yeah, of course. That's off the edge.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal.
Who's the cheese guy? He snapped.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But quickly, brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Watch she don't go backwards, alright? Watch her head. Huh?
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. They'll try the option play here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Lets it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again.
That shit is ass, man. Oh my god. I can never control after the fucking fake.
Passes like that, if the offensive line is not going to give the
That's
quarterback
terrible.
time to throw it.
God damn, I can't stand that.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the one moves the ball up to the
Now we 3rd and 16. Like, come on, man. I should be killing us.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. From the shotgun, drops back.
I hit the wrong fucking thing, man. I thought triangle was the fucking corner. That's me. I'm looking at the corner, hitting fucking triangle.
Trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those
That's
windows
terrible.
can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's
Terrible,
gotta be
terrible,
just
terrible.
right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
The quarterback keeps
Make him fumble.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for.
Did you do your push-ups and sit-ups?
Second
We
down
woke up.
after that run on the previous play.
Did you do your push-ups and sit-ups when you woke up?
From the shotgun,
All right, do them now.
handoff, breaking tackles. He's able to find
Huh?
some room before they finally
Use the couch.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple
Just use the
plays
couch.
like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter,
Hurry up.
you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down.
Give me that.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down mark.
Do them right. Lift your butt up a little bit more.
Try to get to that 1st down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the
There you go, like that. Yup.
coach.
Head up.
Less than a yard.
Come on. Yup, good job. Good job.
One man to the back.
No, sir. That's nothing.
He's not good
Come on.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this offense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly
Come on, you got it.
they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Bulldogs offense is back
Come on.
out on the field.
Make it quick, fast.
Ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Good job.
Tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to
Yeah.
be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for
Come
the
on.
next play.
Come on. There you go. Come on. Make it fast.
Second down after that run in the previous play.
Don't do that. That don't count. Let's go. Do 7 again. Let's go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And who's going to score on the pick six? Touchdown, A&M. How about
There you go.
defensive touchdown to tie
Good job. Come on. 2 more.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season to be able to
Stop
come
using
up
your
with
elbow.
that in this game to tie the game is just
Come on.
big
Get your
time
feet all the way
defense
under.
that gets them right back where they need to be.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the ball changes hands and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Ball's incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That ball is in.
Look at the bullshit. Oh my God, yo. This game kills me.
But it gives you an idea of how much
Jeez, they will not let me control him and catch the ball.
receivers worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw yet again. A short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. And, of quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab.
That's that boy Smash Williams. Smash Williams.
Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And they heave it deep downfield.
Nah, ran a trick play. Oh my God. He snapped.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route, the catch made. You get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's complete downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And the sophomores got him for a sack. Mathis will now quickly spend the time.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Quarterback looking
Don't
to
touch
throw
your
it on
face,
second
please.
down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. One more play before they head to the locker room. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? Coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the back gets the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? Look at him run through those tacklers. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now to the 35. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll try to run it with the option. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 28, Texas A&M 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he's got it. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often...
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The offense really clicking here. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on. Cook, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Went after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
On on the double.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Easy.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Georgia now operating in the red zone.
Moves.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Hard running through a tackle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here for this offense.
Jackrabbit.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
He pulls in the catch. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. They'll run the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
With the carry. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.